Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's episode of What's for Dinner. Today I'll be making a Chicken Ceasar Cobb Salad with a homemade Caesar dressing. Let's get cooking. Okay, the first thing that we need to do for this recipe is to make the homemade Caesar dressing. But before that, I need to hard boil 2 large eggs. So I'm going to do that in the style in which I hard boil eggs, which is getting a pot, getting the eggs, putting the eggs in the pot, filling it up with cold water, and then bringing it to a boil for about a minute before removing it from the heat for about 12 minutes before we throw them into a bath of ice water. That's not exactly how this recipe states to make the hard-boiled eggs, but that's how I'm going to do it. So we're going to fill this with some cold water, and I'm going to bring it over here, and we're going to let these boil. Now we're going to make the Caesar dressing. So the base for your dressing is Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. I don't know, those of you who know me, I don't like Greek yogurt at all. Like in any form, flavored, whatever, I don't like it. It smells weird to me. So this is going to be interesting because this is a lot of Greek yogurt. You need a half cup of Greek yogurt. How do I open this? Is there a tab or something? There we go. And there we go. Yep, that's Greek yogurt, all right. Oh, that looks like cottage cheese. I should say cottage cheese without the lumps. That's about half cup. All right. Half cup of Greek yogurt into the container here. Into the bowl. Okay, next you want a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. I'm just going to shake a whole bunch of this in here. That looks pretty good. Okay, now I need to get a cutting board. I also need to get a grater. I have a grater somewhere here. Where are you? There you are. Hiding from me. This is the smallest grater that I have because I have to grate a garlic clove. But before we do that, we're working with something today that I've never worked with before. Anchovies. So not only do I not like Greek yogurt, I don't know how I feel about fish in this particular form. So you need 4 of these finely chopped. I have 2. I don't know if they mean like, is 1 anchovy like 1 anchovy fillet? I don't know. Well, let's open this up. I'm very nervous. Oh, this is, okay. It's in a liquid. I was half expecting to see eyeballs staring back at me, but I don't see that. So is 1 of these like a fillet? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this little bit, and I'm going to finely chop these. So here we go. I don't know if I just didn't know that there were anchovies in Caesar dressing, but I guess I didn't know. I think that's as finely chopped as I'm going to get. All right, let's put this mush in there. Now we need a clove of grated garlic. That's why I needed the grater in the back. And it has a little detachment right here. So when I grate cheese, I can measure it, but we don't need that right now. I don't work with this type of garlic. You may recall in a previous episode I had garlic similar to this. I don't work with garlic like this very much. Let's see. Let's use this side here. Now the question is it going to come out into the bowl? Or am I going to have to scrape it out from the inside? Oh, no. Okay, that happened. Part of me thinks I'm going to have to scrape it from the inside. All right, let me get a... Did this do anything? I don't think this did really anything. Okay. I just have mushed garlic on the side of my grater. Get a spoon here, see if this works. Nope, a little bit. That did absolutely nothing except make the grater dirty. Like, all of it is just like on the outside here. All right. You know what? I have some minced garlic. I got a huge jar here of minced garlic. Let's throw a little bit of this in. This might work better. Throw a small amount. There we go. That might work better. Okay, now I need a tablespoon of lemon juice. Good. And I need 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. 1. And I like mustard, so we'll put a big second one in there. And then some kosher salt. And some black pepper. Okay. And then you mix it. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this particular type of Caesar dressing. I like Caesar dressing, but I like it when I buy it from the store. I'm getting a lot of different scents right now. Mostly the yogurt and a little bit of the anchovy. There's some lemon in there too. I don't know. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so once I have this all mixed together like so, we're going to put this in the fridge. Then we're going to start cooking our meat. We have some bacon and we have some chicken to make next. Okay, resituated the camera so that we can see what's going on here. I've taken the eggs off of the heat. They were boiling nicely. They are now going to sit in there for about 12 minutes before I move into a bath of ice water. What we're going to do now is we're going to cook 2 strips of thick cut bacon. Just turn the stove on for that side. So we'll get 2 nice pieces of bacon here. And we're going to cook these pieces of bacon. And then once this bacon is cooked, then we're going to cook some chicken. 2 pieces of thick cut bacon. One there. One there. Okay, so the bacon is finishing up very nicely. I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the heat. We're going to drain it over here on these towels, and then leaving the fat in there, I'm going to bring over some chicken breasts. I'm going to put some kosher salt on them, and we're going to put these right in with the bacon fat. We're going to cook these until they're cooked all the way through before we're moving them to a cutting board to cut them up. Meanwhile, while these are cooking, my eggs are out of the pot. They are now cooling in a container of ice water. It looks like most of the ice has melted. Once the chicken is cooked and sliced up, we then need to build up the salad. Our base is going to be some baby kale. So once the chicken is done and cut up, we're going to build the salad. All right, and finally, our salad is ready to go. Chicken's done, hard-boiled eggs are peeled. I think I got everything that I need out here. So we're going to now construct this salad. I need a knife to cut the chicken first. So, as I said, the base for this salad is kale. So I got some baby kale right here. Open this up. This is supposedly washed already, so we're just going to set this out. Now, normally you would put this on like a giant serving plate. I don't have a giant serving plate, so I'm just going to put enough on here for myself. Then I'm going to take some tomato. This is just a normal Roma tomato. The recipe calls for a beefsteak tomato. I've never heard of a beefsteak tomato. So we're just going to put some pieces of the Roma tomato on the side here. And next we're going to take our egg. We cut the egg in half, one of the eggs. And that's a beautiful, look at that beautiful hard-boiled egg right there next to the tomato. Then we're going to take a bacon strip. I might just pull this apart. Pull this apart. And put it just along one side of the egg here. And then we're going to take some chicken. And we're going to put chicken on the end. We're going to season with some black pepper. And we're going to put some dressing on it. And essentially, that is our Chicken Ceasar Cobb Salad. Am I nervous to try this? A little bit. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to taste. All right, what do I want? I want to try to get everything in one forkful. Okay. We have dressing, we have bacon, we got kale, got some egg. Let's get some tomato. I think that's everything. All right, let me get more kale. There we go. All right, here we go. You know, with all of the flavors, everything pretty much balances itself out really well. This is actually not bad. The dressing is a little not particularly to my liking, but everything else balances itself out really nicely. Well, thank you all for watching this episode of What's for Dinner. As stated in previous episodes, I've created a Google form that allows you to submit recipes for future consideration on the show. You can find a link to that form in the description below. Thank you again for watching. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you next time.